As we said, The Dark Knight Rises, like all the Batman movies, is about light and dark, good and bad, and both walked into that movie theater last night, though some of them had no idea what would be asked of them. They came to see an action movie and watch a film hero up on the big screen. But when the action turned real, so did they, some becoming heroes themselves.
I don't want to say hero necessarily. I was just in the wrong place at the right time.
19-year-old Jarrell Brooks stopped to help a mother get her two children out of the line of fire.
I was guiding them out, I was kind of covering them a little bit.
The young mother was Patricia Legarreta at the movie with her children and her fiancé, Jamie Roars.
People were falling, and it was like a dream. It was just like, and then I'm kind of crawling, stumbling, trying to figure out what to do. What am I going to do? Do I run out the door? I'm tall. Is it going to shoot the baby?
And I just remember thinking, I'm not going to die in here. Me and my kids, we are not going to die in here. I need to get them out. I need to get out.
It was Jarrell trying to help Patricia and the children, and as he did, he was shot in the leg.
I felt the bullet hit me, and, it was shocking because it wasn't what you expect from a gunshot. But the first thought was like, man, it stung. And I was like, and then I tried to get up, and then I couldn't move my leg.
Jarrell's mother, Deidre Brooks, says she wasn't surprised by her son's bravery.
Even though he was in a dangerous situation, he still didn't think completely about himself. And I was very proud of that fact.
Another ordinary moviegoer with courage was Eric Hunter, who heard gunshots and saw blood. Flying for an exit, he stopped for a girl holding her friend, who had been shot in the face.
He came around the corner. That's why they were asking me to help him because he was coming back. And I got him in, and as I was closing the door, seeing him coming around with his gas mask and all black and his bulletproof vest and everything like that.
Hunter pulled the girls into the theater. Then he saw the shooter, gun in hand, coming back from the parking lot.
He was coming to the door. He was on his way to the door. He wanted mayhem. He wanted chaos. So once I closed the door, he banged on the door for a little bit, probably about 5 seconds, and then went away because there's no handles. There's no way he's getting in.
But as these harrowing stories started coming into us today, we wondered, why is it some people put themselves in peril to help others? We had already seen one of them in action in New York earlier this week. Remember the 7-year-old autistic girl out on top of an air conditioner? She falls, landing not on hard pavement, but into the waiting arms of a bus driver below Stephen St. Bernard.
Please let me catch her. That's all I could say. Let me catch the little baby. That's all.
An unpublished study by the Heroic Imagination Project yielded some preliminary findings that had surprises. For example, people in cities were more likely to be reported taking heroic action than those living in rural areas.
One of the most amazing findings from that study is that blacks, African Americans, were 8 times more likely to have done heroic deeds than Caucasians. Hispanic men, but not women, were twice as likely. So now we're trying to follow it up and say, how come?
From Colorado tonight, we add 2 names to the honor roll: Jarrell Brooks, Eric Hunter. And you can be sure in the days to come, as we learn more about what happened in that dark movie theater, along with hurt and tragedy on a summer night, there will be so many stories of those who helped.
Our cops went through a lot. As I told you this morning, they rushed people out of that theater into police cars. I've heard some compelling stories.
It didn't matter what race you were, what religion, what party line you're on. It didn't matter. It just mattered that we're all in this together, and we need to figure out a way to get out of it, and then we need to console each other and make each other feel better.